In KPRC2, Houston's home for news.
No parent goes to bed thinking that their child's not going to return home safely from going to a live event.
That's Madison Dubiski. His daughter Madison was killed 3 years ago in the Astroworld tragedy. For the first time, the Dubiskis are speaking to our Rochelle Turner about their inspiration for creating the Pink Bows Foundation in her honor. And they tell her they're committed to educating and training organizers to pause or halt large-scale events when crowd safety is compromised.
Losing a child is just something you never dream of.
On November 5th, 2021, 10 people, including their 23-year-old daughter Madison, were killed at the Astroworld Festival.
Her daughter had gone to have a great time. She was excited about going. You know, she was full of energy and didn't come home, and that's not right, especially when you see and know and are aware that those 10 deaths could have been preventable.
Madison attended the concert with her brother and friends, but never made it home. She went to Ole Miss and dedicated close to 500 community hours volunteering at 25 different shelters.
She was the kindest person, would give the shirt off her back for anybody, put everybody before herself always, made everybody feel like they were the most important person in the room.
From tragedy to transformation, the Dubiskis created the Pink Bows Foundation, founded on May 1st, Madison's birthday.
The day after the tragedy, they had a makeshift memorial at NRG, and somebody had put a pink bow there at that location and hashtagged it Pink Bows for Madison. And from there, it traveled organically and swiftly across Houston, across Texas, then the U.S., and then it went international. And so we were overwhelmed. I mean, people were lighting their homes up pink with the hashtag and taking pictures.
Here we are, some years later.
As part of their mission, the foundation launched the Show Stop Procedure, a training and certification program developed by global crowd safety experts to set a new standard for crowd management at large-scale events.
When someone goes to an event or a festival or a concert, that they come home safely.
The first Show Stop training took place in Houston, and KPRC was the only station there as Dr. Mark Hamilton and Steve Allen spoke with representatives from Homeland Security, the Toyota Center, and FIFA, which will host several games in Houston next year. Hamilton says the training can be applied to any live event.
It's an adaptable standard. So, for instance, boxing tournaments, especially live broadcast, big championship fights, you've got two boxers in the ring and a referee. Somehow you need to stop that. This procedure can be adapted to that environment.
The Astroworld tragedy was caused by overcrowding, poor crowd control, and a delayed emergency response, leaving fans trapped in dangerous compression zones.
We never thought for a minute when Ty and his sister and their friends went that night that everything wasn't in proper order. Never dreamt. And so now as we move forward, we know that with this course in place and people getting proper training, there's improvements and changes that need to be made that hopefully will change the whole industry as a whole.
Our thanks to Rochelle Turner for that. The Pink Bows Foundation has gained support from high-profile figures, including Sir Paul McCartney. And the Dubiski family says they are pushing for more action from Houston Mayor John Whitmire and Harris County Judge Lena Hidalgo in developing a comprehensive safety plan for large-scale events.